Hello, my name is James Eddy and I'm here to tell you about my novel, The Dark Era. It's a story about family, and in some ways it's a fictional look at part of my own family's history. The story centres on 3 generations. The grandfather of the family is a Polish immigrant who came to Britain during the Second World War. He has suffered from Alzheimer's in his later years, and at the beginning of the book has fallen into a coma. His son is a lawyer, and his relationship with his father and with the rest of the family isn't particularly great. He is a man who holds on to the mistakes of the past too firmly. That means that he's struggling to make himself a future. His own son, meanwhile, is a writer, fascinated by the family's past. He's been trying to write a story about his granddad's experiences during the war for several years. He doesn't help himself though. He's too busy enjoying himself, and his granddad's broken memory hardly helps. It's a story about identity and memories. All 3 characters are obsessed with preserving and letting go of the past to create a better future. You won't be surprised to hear that this is one of my own obsessions. That's probably why I wrote the book. I wanted to sort of commemorate my 20s. More importantly, I wrote it to try and honour my granddad in the only way that I can. He was a man I never really knew as well as I'd have liked, and by the time I was at an age to take enough interest, his memory was gone. Like the character in The Dark Era, his life before and during the war has mostly been closed off to me and my family. But it's actually about even more than that. It's more about telling a story that does some justice to the people of Poland, the men and women who fought and died for freedom and righteousness during World War II, people who were then effectively sacrificed so that the West could have a larger buffer from Joseph Stalin. One of the reasons Britain went to war was the Nazis' invasion of Poland, and at the end of it, the country still wasn't free. That was thought of as a necessary evil, and I believe even Churchill wasn't entirely comfortable with it. That's something that often gets forgotten or ignored, and if this book can in a small way change this, then that will be a wonderful thing. It's an honest story. It might be fiction, and part of it is set inside the fantasy world of a coma, but truth is just beneath the surface. It certainly isn't a biography, but I can't deny that there are things about this that are real. For that reason, I believe I can say that it's a story that no one else could tell. Perhaps no one else would want to, but that hardly seems to matter now. The words are on the page. The book is basically complete, ready for you to do your bit and help it on its way, to help me do justice to my family and to a whole nation. Your support will mean that I can market and promote The Dark Era in ways that make success more likely. So if you choose to do that, then I thank you very, very much. And if you don't want to, then if you could still share this page with any of your friends, that would be pretty incredible too. Thank you all for watching this video. I truly appreciate it. Take care.